So YouTube, we got an April 2016 edition of Motown Mail. This is my non-certified TTM stuff that I got in April on March, or on May 14th. So I'm a little bit behind. I will do another video with Mini-Mo with my certified pickups from April. I'm not sure if I'm doing it today or some other day, but here is what I acquired. No real order here. I'll do the big stuff, get the big stuff out of the way. First off, Barnes & Noble had a major screw up. Derek Jeter has a series of kids books. I ordered 3 of them back in December, and they oversold everything. Even though I was one of the first people to order, I was not given any of my order. Some people got them, some people didn't, most people didn't. So what they did is the people that did not get their order, any of it, whether they ordered 1 book or 100 books, which some people did, they would send you a free complimentary signed edition of his next book, which came out on April 28th, I think. There was no actual written confirmation they were doing that. It was simply a phone call. So I had my doubts I would actually get it, but guess what showed up is a Derek Jeter signed book for absolutely free, because they canceled my original transaction in full and sent this 100% free Derek Jeter signed book. So I'm not sure what I'm doing with that. I'm not sure if I'm going to cut that out and then mat it with a photo, or I might just go ahead and sell it, and because they're going for, I think they're going for like 80 bucks, and maybe put that money towards a better Derek Jeter autograph, like an actual card. I haven't decided yet though, because it's a nice decent sized cut, so I don't know, I don't really have any room here in the man cave for another piece, but we'll see. So that was nice. Next, TTM success from John Wall. He's actually pretty good at signing his mail, which is surprising for an NBA player, but he signed my 8x10 photo. Kind of wish he would have signed it in blue up here, but at least he signed it in the dark spot with the silver. To Philip John Wall. So that's a really cool success from one of the better players in the NBA. Props to him for actually returning his mail. George, Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, signed 2 of 2 photos for me. Got this one with Jerry. Jerry used to come to my town every 2 years or so, but now he's doing a permanent show, I think on Broadway. So I'm not sure he's going to be coming to town anymore. If he does, this would be a perfect photo to get signed. So that's the reason I got this one. Obviously already signed by Jason Alexander. And this one's pretty cool. Boom! Serenity Now. If you guys don't watch Seinfeld and have never seen this episode, you're going to think I'm a creep. But if you do, this is the art of seduction right here. So that's a cool one. I asked him to put the timeless art of seduction on there. He didn't do it, but he put Serenity Now, which is one of his other famous taglines from Seinfeld. So that was cool. I actually have a Serenity Now magnet in my office that I have up. Serenity Now, Serenity Now. Let's get some balls out of the way. I got this pretty cheap. Didn't have an autographed ball for the Hall of Fame ball PC of Jim Catfish Hunter. So that's a cool Bobby Brown American League ball. Catfish Hunter. So very happy to get that. That's a cool addition. Next, I purchased this. I was born in 1984. My favorite player ever, Ryne Sandberg, won the NL MVP that year. So I saw this. This is a cool ball. It's a Wrigley Field 100-year anniversary ball signed by Ryne Sandberg with the 84 NL MVP inscription. So that is a very cool addition to the Hall of Fame ball PC in the Sandberg collection, which again has been revitalized thanks to Max Jackson. Next, TTM success from Mr. Baseball, Bob Uecker. He only signs Major League Baseballs or major issued cards. So if you send him a unlicensed photo, you're not going to get an autograph back. That's his rules. You have to send either a Major League Baseball, not a China baseball, Major League Baseball, or a actual licensed card. So I sent him a Major League Baseball and it turned out absolutely perfect. Bob Doer, just sent him to the Brewers address. No secret. no secret address. So that was a really cool response. Took a couple weeks to get that back. Next, had a PSA DNA submission. So these are not new autographs. They're just slabbed. Alec F5, Tornado Man F4 gave me a couple of his to get slabbed, and we each had 2 that failed, which we got all these in person, so I'm not sure why they failed. I'm not sure if he wanted me to show them off or not, so I'm not going to. But I'll show you my Mike Trout that failed the second time. I got that in person myself in single A ball. So I have 2, this has failed twice now, and they do send you a little questionable authenticity. They have no problem taking your money though. And I have no idea why this didn't pass. It's a prime example of his autograph. It's from actually B-Mart, Anime DVD 78. He got this when he was in Summer League ball. Stephen Curry. It's a beautiful rookie era signature of him. The only thing I can think of is the C there didn't connect to the end of the Y, so usually Curry has a line that goes here. The pen lifted up. So I don't know if that's the reason they just didn't pass it or what, but that's ridiculous they didn't pass. I know it's 100% real. I just thought it'd look kind of cool in a PSA DNA case, but whatever. 14 bucks there down the drain. These ones passed. Let me get Alex out of here, because again, I don't know. I'm sure he didn't care if I'd show him, but I don't want to risk it. This is a nice 1984 Topps Walter Payton Team Leaders card that passed for me. Beautiful card of sweetness. Nice bold, big example of his autograph. Had a Ken Griffey Jr. Don't see a whole lot of in-person stuff from Ken Griffey Jr. Usually it's just certified stuff, so it was nice to get that slabbed. I'm kind of surprised they actually slabbed that. I knew it's real, but I figured they'd slab it. And this one right here was an old TTM success about a year ago from Pele. Personalized to me, but I thought it looked kind of cool in a cardboard prison. I'm always ripping cardboard prisons, and then I go ahead and pay money to have a few things slabbed, so I'm a hypocrite. Next, oh, I forgot something, hang on. Alright, next, I bought 2 items from Lou Boudreaux's son. Random, I know. First off, because he's selling some of his dad's stuff, and I thought it was kind of cool. This is a Hilton credit card. This is Lou Boudreaux's Hilton credit card from when he was a Cubs announcer. Lou Boudreaux, Chicago Cubs, and it's signed on the back by Lou Boudreaux. I thought that was kind of a cool little piece. And, what the hell's all that crap? Got a dust bunny on there. But that's kind of a cool piece. I got it cheap. I thought it was interesting. It's a cool little conversation piece. I love this. This is a cool book written by Charlie Grimm, former Cubs player and manager. And it is signed and personalized to Hall of Famer Lou Boudreaux. One of the best. Good luck always. Charlie Grimm. Charlie Grimm's pen died on him, so he had to finish it off in blue. Signed in 1968. And it's in pretty good condition. I love the cover of it too. It looks really nostalgic. So that's a cool little piece that I got for fairly cheap. I mean, how many times are you gonna have an opportunity to buy a book personalized to a Hall of Famer, personalized to a Hall of Famer? So, and my favorite team too, and it's just a cool looking book. So, there goes this credit card. Alright, moving on to cards. That's all the big stuff. TTM successes, Al Kaline, 10 bucks a piece. And I got Charlie Maxwell on this as well for $5. So I got 15 bucks in that card plus the cost of the card, which is like 2 bucks. So very cool card there. Pitchers beware. Al Kaline, Charlie Maxwell. Then I got this 1961 Topps, and that's a crappier Kaline. Minimo's having a good time upstairs. I'm not sure if you can hear that or not. Ryan Sandberg, $10 donation. Sent this to his Arizona address, which he's now sold. He lives in Burba, Chicago. So I was kind of wondering if I was getting this back, because usually he was returning stuff really quick. This took a little bit. But another 1983 Topps rookie card from Rhino. Got another Dirk Nowitzki TTM success. Really happy with that one, because he usually signs in black. So I'm really happy to get this one in blue. That turned out super good. Stanley Cup winning coach Joel Quenneville signed his rookie card. And 2 others. Very happy with that. Sent that to the Blackhawks address. Former Utah Jazz coach and Chicago Bulls great Jerry Sloan, 3 of 3. Fortunately, he has beginning stages of dementia, so that was publicized a couple weeks ago. So prayers and thoughts to him. My grandpa died. Well, he didn't die from Alzheimer's. He had Alzheimer's before his death, and it was not good. So prayers to Jerry Sloan. Next, Johnny Robinson signed 3 of 3 for me. There's actually another Johnny Robinson that played in that era, and I accidentally bought another card of his, and obviously it's not him. So got these 3 though, so that was cool. Former Cubs shortstop Don Kessinger signed 4 of 4 for me. I'm sorry, 5 of 5. I sent him 5. I told him to keep a couple, but he did not. He got a 74 tops. We got a 1970 tops. Got our 66 tops. I think that's his rookie card, I think. I got this cool Sporting News All-Star card. And we got another Sporting News All-Star card. So, nice return from Don Kessinger. Don't usually send 5 to a guy. 4 is usually my max, but I sent him an extra one. Ken Forsch signed 4 of 4, including a rookie card. 73 tops. One of my favorites, 72 tops. And a 74. Hockey Hall of Famer Norm Ullman signed 4 of 4 for me. There's your 1. And there's your 2. Same picture, different year. 3. And I got a modern day card as well. Nice looking autograph too. Super small handwriting, but it looks cool. So, the best women's golfer of all time probably signed 2 of 2 for me. Annika Sorenstam. So happy to get those back from her foundation. Hockey Hall of Famer Michael Goulet signed 4 of 4, 3 of 3, 3 of 3 for me, including this nice Fleer Legacy when he was with the Hawks. And 2 more. One when he was with the Nordiques. Charlie Joyner, Hall of Famer for the Chargers, signed 3 of 3, including a Leaf Limited number to 499. Glenn Beckert with a $5 bill, signed 3 of 3 for me. Boom, boom, boom. Can never have too many Glenn Beckerts. Dave Rosello signed 3 of 3 for me, including one of my favorite sets, 1978. Just always love the clean design on that. Not much going on, but love that design. 78 and 73s are my favorite. Just 73 just because of the how nostalgic it looks. So, and then I got 2 more. Is it 73 or 72? I think it might be 72. I don't know why. It's Saturday morning. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep last night. I can't remember if it was 72 or 73. We'll go with 70. We'll go with 72. You guys don't even care what my favorite set is, but I'm going to look it up. It was the one where Ken Forsch. 72. One of these. Oh, I'm getting old, guys. Can't remember my sets anymore. Bobby Hull signed 2 of 2 for me, including this really nice 1970-71 tops. And then a new Modern Champs card, so that's pretty nice. Frank Tanana signed 3 of 3 for me, and then as always, he throws in his signed Bible card. So that was a nice return from Frank Tanana. We got Rick Waits on 4. 81, 79, 84, and I flipped it around, 76. So that got Del Unser on 4. 69 tops, 70 tops, old Washington Senators card, and a couple more. Bill Voss, I already had this signed by Buddy Bradford and got it signed by Bill Voss, and luckily, very happily, he signed it with the exact same kind of pen, so that turned out really nice. Then he also signed a 70 tops with a different marker, so that's cool. Thank you. And then he signed my 2 index cards that I sent him as well. He didn't have a real long career, but I thought it'd be cool to knock that rookie card off with Buddy Bradford. Hall of Fame coach Scotty Bowman signed 3 of 3 for me, including his little mini champs card. I wish he signed this one right in the middle here, but he didn't. SPX card would have been perfect for him to sign it right here, but it's kind of like a hologram of him, so maybe he didn't want to sign over his face, but it would have been perfect to have him sign there. But still, that turned out nice. That's numbered to 750. And this Bowman's Best, Scotty Bowman's Best, signed right there with his Red Wings beneath him. Roy Sievers, I think he was home run champ one year, signed 4 different vintage cards for me. 1, I'll do it in Serbian, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So I got those. Football Hall of Famer Gino Marchetti signed 3 of 3 for me, including a 57 rookie card. Very happy to get that back, and I got the reprint as well. So nice to get the actual rookie done. I'm not sure what year this is. I'm not real good at football years, but it's a cool card. I got Jim Barr. I got a lot of cards here, guys. Jim Barr, 3 of 3 for me. Wrote me a nice note, which I already put away, but excuse me. I got Larry Boa, former Cub. And he became a manager, 3 of 3. Gary Lavelle, 3 of 3. Ken Henderson signed 4 of 4 for me, including I think this is his rookie, 66 tops. And then 3 more. Really nice looking autograph from Ken Henderson. He also wrote me a nice note, which I've already put away. And that's it for TTMs. Next, I was in a TTM draft, actually 2 of them, TTM in-person drafts. You guys know the deal. Send in a certain amount of cards that meet the criteria, and you get to choose. And I think this was a regular draft, I believe. Just a regular snake style. I got a Sparky Anderson. It's actually one of the nicer looking Sparky Anderson autographs I've seen, so that's the reason I picked that. Got Bears Hall of Famer Dan Hampton. 90 tops. Nat Moore, one of Bob Griege's favorite receivers. Didn't have an autograph of Nat Moore. Wayne Corbett. Greg Pruitt. Kent Herbeck. Herbie. Matt Snell. Carl Lee. Nothing real great in this draft. Shane Conlon. Lorenzo Neal. Greg Vaughn. Shaking right now. I gotta eat something I haven't eaten. And then Rich Camarillo. So that was one draft. Again, nothing real major in here. The next one was more of a higher end one. It's a make it and take it draft, which means once your card's picked, then you get to pick. So the better cards you send in, the better stuff you get. Some guys send in absolute garbage and they didn't get to pick to the end of the draft, and a lot of guys had to keep their own cards. I sent in some decent stuff, so I ended up getting this nice Allen Ginter Frank Thomas. Love that card. Got a Harmon Killebrew, 54 Topps Archives. Got a Tom Glavine, a little bit hard to see there with the facsimile autograph there, but it's there. Fleer Tradition 2000. Ron Kramer. Virgil Fire Trucks, an original 57 Topps. Got a Phil Necro. Contemplating sending that in to finish it off by Nolan Ryan, but I don't know. Probably not. Just because Necro didn't sign in the... I guess there's really no good spot to sign there, but I don't like when they sign over a bunch of writing. It's hard to see, but still got that. Got Jimbo Covert. Former Bear tackle. I got Dwight Clark, signed in red. Didn't have a signed card of Dwight Clark yet, so I got that. I picked my own Lewis Brinson back because I'm surprised that slipped. He's one of the top prospects in baseball. Not sure how he's doing this year, but I just snagged that bag just because it shouldn't have slipped that far, and there was really nothing else I wanted at that point in the draft. Ed Tootal Jones. Again, I picked my own Pete Brewster back, old 57 Topps Archives. That was like one of the last cards available, so what was left, I'd rather have this card that I had sent in, so I got that back. Then I got a Corey Schlesinger as well. And then I just bought 2 cards on sportscollectors.net for super cheap. Nice 54 Topps Archives of Wayne Terwilliger. And former Cubs manager Jim Riggleman. That's the Cubs manager I remember most when I was growing up. So it's too bad it's not in the Cubs uniform. I don't think he even has a Cubs card. So Got it with the Washington Nationals. So that's it. I will do another video. Again, not sure if I'm doing it today. He seems pretty calm up there, so maybe I'll come down here and have him do that with me right now. We'll see, though, with my certified stuff from April. So that's all I got for now. I want to thank you all for watching, and as always, please stay safe.